Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Here to do my melts and empties, my wax melts, my empties and my unempties for the week. As you can probably hear, my voice is gone again. We've had another cold through the house again. And my voice, it just, every time at the moment, I'm sick for a few days, but then the voice takes like a week to come back. So here's what it is. I am still a little bit congested. There was probably a couple of days where my sense of smell wasn't the best. Seems to be back in full strength, or as close enough to today. But yeah, there was definitely a couple of things in here that I melted and just went, anyway. So I'll try and call them out when I get to them if I remember. So melts this week. So the last few weeks I've been concentrating on picking my melts mostly from like one particular box in my collection. So this week I focused on my box that has Scoopable and Rose Girls. So there's a lot of Scoopable tart wax, there's a fair bit of Rose Girls. It's not exclusively what I melted, there's a few other things in there as well, but that's just what that's just where I pick most of my wax from. Next week's box is going to be, I've already picked everything. I picked the tub that has a bit of a mix of vendors. It has Savannah Blue, it has Dessa's Homespun Scents, Britta's Creepy Treasures, tiny bit of Pharmacist's Daughter and Hayden Row. So a bit of a mixed up box. So that's where most of my melts for the next week came from. But let's get stuck into it with the empties first, as always. I've just got bags this week. Because I did Scoopable tart wax, I did a lot of scoops. So when I get to my unempties, you'll see them. But I didn't finish any of them. But there are now a few that are close to being ready to finish. So I might pull them back in the next couple of weeks and just get them gone. I do have another Scoopable tart wax order that will be in my next forwarder box. So I purchased from the sale that they had like last week. So yeah, I definitely need to clear out a few of those scoops. Alright, so starting with Teddy Bees or Waffle Bomb. So this is Berry Waffle Cone, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Funnel Cake and Powdered Sugar. This is one I've really enjoyed. Berry Waffle Cone is not actually a huge favourite of mine. I know a lot of people love it, but I'm not the biggest fan. But I enjoy it with Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. For me, Berry Waffle Cone, it doesn't have a lot of sweetness to it. It's kind of, it's got a weird sort of powdery spice to it. Yeah, so, and you'd think this would be spicier because funnel cake and that can often be, but the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles that she has is not a spiced one. It's just a really nice, sweet kind of dense bakery. So, and I find that it paired really well. It added the sweetness to me that Berry Waffle Cone is missing. So I do enjoy this one. Throws medium to high. I already have another souffle of it, so I don't need to think about repurchasing it anytime soon, but you know, I would. I got this in a D stash, so Rose Girls Best Friends Forever Club. So this one I think is pineapple, lemonade and cupcake, vanilla cupcakes, I think. It's one that I've been meaning to try because I know I've heard like Danny and a few other people rave about this scent. So I tried it and I did really enjoy it, but I wasn't like blown away by it or anything. Like, it was a nice lemony pineapple scent. I liked the sort of tartness of the lemonade and the pineapple together. Sometimes I thought maybe I detected a slight sort of sweet vanilla cupcakey note, but not really. Which is good because sometimes vanilla cupcake scents can be quite artificial and unpleasant for me. So I'm glad that didn't come through super strongly. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It threw pretty well. Possibly a repurchase. It wasn't one, I don't know though. It didn't really wow me, but it was nice enough. Okay. I did this sample from L3 in Summer Scoops Pistachio Ice Cream, Vanilla Ice Cream. This one was nice. So I found that this pistachio ice cream scent I quite like. I was avoiding it because I tend to avoid pistachios, but pistachio ice cream is not bad. It's quite subtle on the pistachio, I think. So this was nice. Like, I got kind of like wafts of that kind of strawberry ice cream scent, but then there was a more kind of dense, slightly nutty, but it almost made me think of like a like an ice cream with like cookie chunks or something in it, or like maybe slightly nutty cookie chunks. I don't know. Anyway, I enjoyed it, and I'm not normally like a huge vanilla ice cream fan either, but this was not bad. It threw medium to high in here, I think. I was kind of sick that day, so I didn't spend much time in here. It was in my office. I wasn't up here because I was not feeling the best. Possibly a repurchase in a small quantity. I feel like I want to melt that one again and see if I, how much, do I really like it or just a little bit. Teddy Bees Roan's Prairie. So this is barnwood leaves type and smoke from the bonfire. It's not bad. You definitely get the leaves, like it's woody, but there is a strong leaves tone to it. And then the bonfire, it could be Bonfire Bliss because I feel like it has a very slight perfume lean. So yeah, this one's a like, but not a love for me. It does throw pretty well. I don't think I need to repurchase that one. It was fine. Wicked Plumbers from Rose Girls. So this is birthday cake, lemon cheesecake, waffle cone and carbs, which is donuts, cookies and bread. I really love Wicked Plumbers. What I really enjoy about this one is that so many lemon bakeries are just so overwhelmingly lemony scented that they all kind of blend in and smell kind of similar. This one, to me, is much more strong on the carbs, and I suppose the waffle cone and just the bakery side of it. Like, to me, this smells like the crust of a cheesecake. It's like if you picked up a slice of lemon cheesecake and you smelled it from the bottom, so you mostly smell the crust, but you can smell a bit of the lemoniness as well, right? So, hold on a sec. I forgot that I need to have my water bottle up here when I'm like this because my voice runs dry and then I start coughing. So Wicked Plumbers. See, I really do enjoy this one. It throws pretty well for me. I would get this one again. I didn't actually order from the Mario Melters. Oh, it wasn't Mario Melters this year. It was Mini Melters in the Mario collection. I didn't actually order. I might, depending on how things go, do a little ready to ship order. But that said, I'm planning on doing a pretty big Teddy Bees ready to ship in the morning, so maybe not. But anyway, I can wait maybe till next year. I can wait for that one. I'm okay with that. Rose Girls Cooper Claus needs a latte. So espresso baked zucchini bread, raw sugar cookies, Gilligan's brew. Another one that I really enjoy. It's just a nice bakery first, coffee second kind of blend. If I'm going to melt coffee these days, I prefer it to be bakery heavy. And I really like the Cooper Claus bakery scent because the Gilligan's brew is just a really nice coconut in there. Like, it smells really, really good. So this one's good. It's probably medium throw. I do wish it threw better. Especially, I think I had it in the lounge room and it just doesn't carry very well in the lounge room, but still, it's a nice scent. And that's the second time I purchased it, so maybe again, I'm not sure. Strawberry Pound Cake Fluff Puffs from Rose Girls. So this is one I really enjoyed the first time round. The second time round, I think I'm kind of annoyed at myself that I melted it because my nose, I think, was just not, it was after I'd been sick for a couple of days, so I could barely smell it, but I think it was me. I don't think it was the scent. I remember this being just a really delicious strawberry pound cake. Like, the Fluff Puffs was just the perfect bakery scent to pair with it. Really, really, really good. Like, her strawberry pound cake oil is pretty good. It's not my absolute favourite strawberry pound cake oil, but it is decent. But paired with the Fluff Puffs, just really, really good. I realised with this bag, I think it was chopped up into really, really tiny melters. And I think I did it in my... Normally I fill about 7 warmers out of a mini melter bag. But this time I think I only filled 6. And I don't know what I did. Maybe I like, the warmers never seemed overfilled, but there's 3 in my lounge room area and I basically got to fill that area twice with this bag. So anyway, yeah, so this one I think I would get again, and just be a bit more careful about when and where I melt it, because yeah, it was really good. Rose Girls Speechless. So this one is this I'm having a mental blank. I feel like it's the Satsuma, is it Satsuma Coastal Kale Blackberry or something? I don't know. Anyway, it's, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think I've had it once before in a sample and I didn't love it then either. The Coastal Kale comes on very, very strong. And I've liked Coastal Kale in the past, but it's coming off a bit harsh. Like, it's got kind of a harsh, kind of citrusy cleaning product vibe, which I just don't love. Like, it's not bad, but it's just not my type of fresh scent. And I swear I, you know, kind of realised that before. I'm kind of glad because someone had this in it, like, just as like a couple of squares in an Aussie D stash. And I'm glad because I probably would have bought it again one day and been like, because I know people love it so much, but it's just not for me. So I'm glad I got to try it again and confirm it. So yeah, not a repurchase. Throwing pretty well out in the kitchen. Rainbow Melts Waves. So this is mango sorbet sea salt driftwood. So this is really nice, but it pretty much just smells like mango sorbet. And don't get me wrong, I love mango sorbet, right? But, you know, if you've got a blend, you want it to smell blended. It's throwing quite well in the bedrooms. I'm thinking I might try and do a custom like this, maybe at not Rose Girls, K, maybe. I possibly actually could try and do a combo like this with K. I think I've got mango sorbet and sea salt and driftwood from K at the moment, actually. So I could probably try and see, because I feel like it would be good, like with those notes, but they just don't come through here. So not a repurchase, but I might try and combine that myself. Berry creme brulee. Hang on a second. Yeah, so this berry creme brulee I did with Scoopable Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs, which is Monster Cookie and Marshmallow Smoothie. This was a really good combo. So I've had this berry creme brulee bag for a while. It's because I've been blending it. It's taken me longer to get through it. I love the berry creme brulee scent from Rose Girls. Like, it really smells like the berry coolest on top of like a creme brulee. And it blends really well. When I first got it, it was overpowering like the bakery scents, but over time this did get weaker, but not in a bad way, like in a way that it kind of stopped overpowering things. So this was a really nice combo. Like, it was just bakery and berry creme brulee. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Through pretty well. Berry creme brulee is maybe a repurchase. Like, I don't feel like I need to get it right now, but I do enjoy it, so I might get it again sometime. Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. I also melted this on its own this week. I love this scent. I just love that Fluff Puffs oil. Like, it's just, not oil, combo. Like, it's just a really nice cookie bakery scent. So this one, definitely a repurchase. Berry creme brulee, maybe. Alright, so now I'm on to the Unempties. So I'll do all of the scoops first, because there is a lot of scoops. A lot of scoops. Okay. First one, Surprise Sweet Bread. So this is strawberry jam, blueberry muffins, and sweet bread. Love this one. This one really smells like a wild berry scent, like wild berry mousse or wild berry whatever. And I think some wild berry scents do say that they're like strawberry and blueberry, so it actually doesn't surprise me that a combo of strawberry jam and blueberry muffins would smell kind of like wild berry. Yeah, this smells like a delicious wild berry scent with a bit of, I wouldn't even say bread, it's just bakery. So yeah, love this one. It throws medium to high. I think I might get it again. I do really enjoy it. When Doves Cry. One moment. Okay. When Doves Cry. So this one is lavender tangerine blended with shaving cream. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed this one. I'm not normally a big shaving cream fan, but I've really been enjoying shaving cream in fruity blends for whatever reason. I don't know why. Because it doesn't smell shaving cream like, but it does give it just this, I don't know, I had this in the bedroom and it's fruity. I think at first I thought I was melting, because I have a pink sugar lavender tangerine blend as well. At first I thought I was melting that, but I was like, no, it doesn't have that kind of sweet girliness. It's just, I don't know, but it works really well. So through really well. I reckon I will get that one again. Especially, I don't know why, I really enjoyed that one in the bedroom. Shaving cream and fruit. Oops. I also don't really smell lavender in the lavender tangerine. Like, it doesn't smell straight up like tangerine, but it doesn't really smell like lavender either. Like, it maybe smells almost like slightly herbal tangerine. I don't know, but anyway, I enjoy it. The other one I did with a similar oil, so Kiss. So this one is pink sugar and lavender tangerine with pink sugar and velvet sugar. So this one I reckon I could finish off. I really enjoyed this one as well. It's a much, obviously more feminine kind of scent than the shaving cream one. It's got that very distinct, pink sugar scent and velvet sugar, which is kind of like a cologne take on cotton candy to me. So I really enjoy this one too. Yeah, both of these, like, there is similarities between them, but they're different enough that I can really enjoy them both. This one is obviously, the sugar ones is much sweeter, but it's not like over sweet, you know. So enjoy both of them. Both of them throw really well. I would get both of them again. Like, they're just really nice blends. Love Yourself Fluff Puffs. So strawberry shortcake, mango sorbet, Rice Krispie Treats, monster cookie marshmallow. This is one that I never like the smell of cold, but I always really enjoy it warm. I don't know what it is about it on cold, but the fruits smell really sweet and weird. They don't smell right. But it warms up into this really delicious fruity bakery. So I always have to remind myself not to get put off by this one on cold, because I always enjoy it when it melts. Medium to high throw. This one has been a repurchase before. I had it, a mini melted bag from Rose Girls of it a while ago. I might get it again. Maybe. I do enjoy it. I don't know if it's like an absolute favorite, but I do enjoy it. Blackberry mango birthday cake from Scoopable. So blackberry blended with mango and birthday cake. This I love. So this one, I fell in love with the blackberry mango combo that Rose Girls does. I think I had it blackberry mango cuppa cake. That was phenomenal. So once I saw that Scoopable was offering blackberry mango scents, I got this one. And yeah, it's just, I've had blackberry mango combos from a few vendors. It's always good, but the Rose Girls / Scoopable one is just the best. I don't know what it is, but that blackberry mango combo is absolutely, it's addictive to my nose. And then it doesn't seem to matter whether it's cuppa cake, birthday cake. It's just a little bit of a sweetened kind of sugary bakery to go along with it. Like, it goes really well. You wouldn't want, I think, a really dense bakery in here, like a zucchini bread or something. But I could see it working with, like, I don't really love the royal sugar cookie, but like with fluff puffs, I could see it working with, like, yeah, just any kind of bakery that's not too heavy. But yeah, love this. I don't have another scoop, but I do have a quarter pie in this. I'm a bit skeptical about how that will do. So one thing I did find when I had this in a muffin from Rose Girls is that the performance was kind of light. This is more medium high, so I'm really happy with how it's doing in the scoop. But obviously the solid wax, I'm guessing, is going to be, I've melted a bit of Scoopable solid wax, and so far it seems okay, but I'm guessing it's a pretty similar formula to Rose Girls. So I'm thinking that if there's particular scents that did not do well for me in solid wax form from Rose Girls, they probably will also not do super well for me from Scoopable, but we'll see. Lemon Biscotti Noel from Scoopable. So lemon biscotti blended with vanilla bean Noel. This is a nice lemon bakery. I do enjoy lemon biscotti scents. It is a very strong sweet lemon. Yeah, I don't really know about the vanilla bean Noel being blended in there. Maybe there's a slight creaminess, but it's just a, very strong sweet lemon bakery. So enjoy it. Throws well. I don't know if I need to get it again, because I just feel like there's a lot of lemon bakeries out there that smell like that, but still, it's nice. Save the Drama for Your Mama. So this is a blend of pink sugar type and monster cookie. This is a like, but it's not a love. And it's just, I have other pink sugar bakeries that I enjoy a lot more than this one. So there's pink sugar in bakery can create this really just fascinating, again, really kind of addictive, like I want to keep smelling it sort of tone. And this one doesn't do it. I don't know if it's the pink sugar oil they use. I don't know why, but it doesn't have that same effect. So I enjoyed it, but I'm not crazy about it. Probably only medium throw as well, so I don't think that one's a repurchase. pumpkin pecan rolls from Scoopable. So this one is French baguette, fresh baked bread, and pumpkin pecan waffles. I enjoy this one. It's one of those kind of scents I would have hated back in the day because I really hated like yeasty bread scents, and this one is very yeasty and very bready. But now I just love it. And then the pumpkin pecan rolls, it gives it a slight denseness and a sweetness so that it smells like a dense kind of sweet. I feel like I've had like, we have like bread top and things, so sort of like, I don't even know, I didn't want to say specifically a company, so I'll say Asian, but I think they're like Chinese inspired bakeries and stuff like that around. And it kind of reminds me a bit of sort of the really dense sweet breads that you can get at those bakeries. So yeah, I really love this one. It throws medium to high. I do think I would get that one again. I really enjoy it. Tea and crumpets from Scoopable. So this one is tea and cakes blended with cup of cake. Right now, this actually does not smell good to me, but when it melts, it smells fine. I was going to say that this one generally smells pretty much just like tea and cakes to me, but right now it's... No, tea and cakes are smelling weird to me too right now. So I thought my nose was 100% back to normal, but it's not quite because the tea and cakes are smelling weird. But yeah, this one doesn't really smell that different to just normal tea and cakes. So it's fine, it threw well, but I don't need to get it again because it's just tea and cakes. I also melted tea and cakes. And that's how I know, because I had them in different rooms and it smelled basically the same. So Rose Girls and Scoopable, they have a great tea and cakes. It's really strong. It smells really good. I do keep repurchasing Rose Girls tea and cakes just because she seems to pour it at times when I'm looking to purchase, and it does do really well for me. If Scoopable was to do just a tea and cakes jar, I'd probably get that next. Like, it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Michelle's Berry Madness. So this one is berry creme brulee, raspberry sauce, and strawberry shortcake. So again, love that berry creme brulee scent. It really just does amp up like the raspberry, like the berry sauceness of this, of like the berry creme brulee. I don't really know what the strawberry shortcake does in here, but I feel like there's more of a bakery tone in this than there would be without it. So, but it is a really good berry scent. This one it doesn't actually throw as well as you'd think. It's a really strong scent in the jar, and it does pretty well, but hang on. Sorry, I have to pause every now and then to drink. Yeah, it smells like it will be really strong, and it's fine, but it's like medium to high. It's like average, you know. I'm not sure if this is a repurchase at this stage, but it's not bad. Americana Marshmallow Smoothie from Scoopable. So this is Monster Cookie, Blackberry Jam, Butter Cookie, and Marshmallow Smoothie. This is one I enjoy, but it's nothing special. Like, it's just a very marshmallowy blackberry jam butter cookie scent, really. So yeah, it smells fine, but it's just not one that really grabs me. Throws pretty well. Oops. But yeah, I don't think that one's a repurchase. Scoopable from a different vendor. So I melted a waxy taffy in Tangerine Sky. So this one is ripe and luscious grapefruit, sweet tangerines, and juicy pineapple mingle with jasmine and apricot in it with a creamy vanilla sandalwood finish. Pardon me. This I love. This is such a sophisticated, beautiful tangerine scent. I don't really get pineapple. I do think I get a slight touch of grapefruit. I do think there is that sort of tartness there. I can definitely smell a bit of jasmine and that kind of creamy vanilla sandalwood thing going into, which kind of is what makes it so sophisticated, but it's just so pretty. This is the kind of scent I would reach for if I'm kind of tossing up between like a woodsy scent and a fruity scent. Even though I wouldn't say this one is like woodsy, but it just leans a little bit that way. It's just really, really good. Great throw on this one. Waxy Taffy is not a brand I buy from very often, but I do feel like I would go out of my way potentially to get that one again because I've really enjoyed it and it throws very, very strongly. Teddy Bear's Sweetheart Cookies. So this is pink sugar frosted sugar cookies, shortbread birthday cake, and sweet milk. This one, look, I have enjoyed Sweetheart Cookies a lot. It's a great pink sugar scent, like when I was saying Pink Sugar Bakery, like I was saying about that Save the Drama for Your Mama. This one has the amazing bakery tone that one doesn't. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the fact that it's a bakery bag or this one has not thrown super well. It's like I've had this scent a couple of times before in different various forms, and it's always thrown really well, but this bag has not. It's been light to medium, which has been really disappointing because it smells so freaking good. So yeah, I don't know what it is. I will repurchase it when it gets poured again someday because I do really, really like the scent. But I guess I'll just get it in like a souffle or something because I know the souffle, like I've had it in a souffle before and it did really well. So stick with what I know. Maybe not get the bakery bags next time. Strawberry pound cake and signature sugar cookies from Teddy Bears. So strawberry pound cake layered with our signature sugar cookie blend. I have had like a huge like revival love of her signature sugar cookie / frosted sugar cookie scents. Like for a long time I was just like, they're barely there, they're a bit plasticky, I don't love them. But lately my nose has just completely flipped on them. To me now they smell amazing, buttery, sugar, crystally beautiful cookie. So this I love because her strawberry pound cake is amazing. And I'm loving that that cookie scent. And together it's just so good. It's hard for me to say. I find it's hard for me to smell a layered scent, even if you smell it in the middle. It never really smells like exactly like what you get when it all melts together and it warms together. So, but still, yeah, love this one. So right now, mostly I can smell the strawberry pound cake, but definitely, it is quite a strawberry pound cake heavy scent, but definitely get that delicious, just extra kind of cookiness to it. So love this one. I would get this one again. I was surprised. This one was just one I threw in, I think in the last ready to ship because it was there. And I went, well, I don't know how I'm going to love the combo, but I love the strawberry pound cake. I can just cut it in half and start melting that. But I've been loving that combo, so would get that one again. Okay. Rose Girls, Getting Caught in the Rain. So rum-soaked pineapple, maraschino cherries, coconut, and salty sea air. This is nice. It is a nice pineapple scent. I do enjoy a good pineapple scent. I like that this one has salty sea air in it. I don't really get a huge amount of like rum or even maraschino cherries. Like maybe a bit of a touch. It's kind of a syrupy pineapple, but a bit muted, like not as full on as a real syrupy pineapple can be. But with salty sea air. So, look, I've enjoyed it. Throw has been medium to high. I'm not 100% sure if that was a repurchase, but I have liked it a lot. Spruce Willis. We did have this week a phase where the weather's been up and down all around the place. Like we've had really cold days with snow in the hills, and then we've had other days that have been warm. Today is like wet and stormy, but kind of humid and, you know, middling temperatures. So I melted this on one of the colder days. It is a great tree scent. I think it's like flannel and trees, spruce and something. Yeah, it is a really, really good, deep, this full body kind of tree scent. Like, yeah, I do really enjoy this one. I think I was thinking about blending this one with Sweater Weather this time around, but I didn't do it. But I think it would blend well with Sweater Weather. I get pretty good throw from this. I might get it again sometime. Like, it is a good tree scent, a really good tree scent. I'm sorry I keep pausing. I just have to keep dealing with myself. Go Tell It on DK's Mountain from Rose Girls. So this is Fresh Pine Sweater Weather and Vanilla Bean Noel. I love this one. She has the great Sweater Weather. I feel like I can hardly smell this one tonight. It's going to make me like get caught up in my throat. Like, it's definitely a really strong Sweater Weather scent, but the extra creaminess from the Vanilla Bean Noel and the slight pine note, they just complement it really beautifully. It's a super strong throwing scent. I love it. I it's taken me so long to get through this half pie that I just don't know when I'll need to think about repurchasing it again, because I mostly got the half pie for the novelty factor. This scent, while I love it, it's not one that I reach for all the time. I only melted it a few times through the winter, and it's not a scent I would normally melt in summer. I only pulled it out this week because, yeah, like I said, it got really cold. So definitely I overbought on this, but love it. Yeah, it's not like a super frequent melting scent for me. I did, let's see if I can find what I comboed this with. So I did Sweater Weather from Rose Girls, and I blended it with Steel Sugar from L3. This was a great combo. Loved it. Both scents came through really well. Steel Sugar being just this really cozy, warm, it's kind of cologne, but it's got this real kind of fuzzy, inviting warmth to it. There is a gingerbread note in here, and I feel like that's what does it, even though it doesn't smell like gingerbread. It's just got that kind of, it's not a spice, but it's just, I don't know, it's just a warmth. Anyway, blended really, really well with the Sweater Weather. Yeah, just the Sweater Weather's kind of sweet, crisp, and tree-like. I really enjoyed it. Combo through really well. Neither scent, I did about 50-50, and neither scent drowned each other out. They complemented each other really well. I would probably repurchase both of these to blend separately, but also together. Like, I really enjoyed that. The other Sweater Weather scent, though, that I did Pomegranate and Sweater Weather from Rose Girls. And this one, I loved it the first time I melted it. This time, not so much. My nose is kind of back where I began with certain fruity scents. So I remember when I first started melting wax, I didn't love pomegranate. It was kind of sickly sweet to me. And then I've had a bit of a revival in the last few months where I've been like, actually, I love pomegranate. But this, again, it, especially compared to the other Sweater Weather scents I had melting around the house, it just felt sickly, you know. So I like the Sweater Weather tone, but didn't love the pomegranate in it. Threw very strongly, but yeah, I don't think it's a repurchase at this stage. Don't know why my nose is so fickle on some of those scents. Rose Girls Fire Mario. So this is Marshmallow Fireside Donut Holes and Espresso Beans. This one is a very strong coffee scent. It's a bit too strong for me in that the donut kind of, so the coffee scent smells a little bit burnt to my nose, and the donuts also smell a little bit burnt. So yeah, it kind of just has this charred, almost burning smell to it, which I don't love. It's okay, and it definitely smells better warm than it does cold, but it's still not a favourite of mine. Throws pretty well, but not a repurchase. Teddy Bees Mosaic. So this is Sweet Raspberry, Sugar Cookies, and Rich Peach Cobbler. When I first got this one, I wasn't in love with it. I don't know if it's just my nose has shifted or the scent has developed, because that can happen over time. Certain scents can get stronger. Other scents can, sometimes it's not that certain scents, that the scent is, the blend is stronger. Sometimes it's certain scents have muted over time, and then the whole blend smells better. But I freaking loved this one this time around. Again, the sugar cookie smells amazing, and I feel like I can smell that more now than I could before. I feel like the raspberry has settled in this, because I love her peach cobbler. That peach cobbler scent is amazing. And I feel like I smell a lot more of the peach cobbler. The first few times I melted this, the raspberry really, it didn't take over, but it just blended with the peach cobbler in a way that was nice, but not anything incredible. But now it's mostly peach cobbler with just a touch of raspberry and a really delicious sugar cookie, and I love that. In some ways it is smelling more like peach cobbler sugar cookies, which is one that I really love from her, but the raspberry does make it a little bit different and unique, but still love it. Getting great throw from it. Really, really great throw. It was very strong. Possibly would get a souffle again and then let it sit for a long time. I don't know. I'm not one for normally liking letting scents sit for extended periods of time, but maybe for that one it'll be worth it. Hang on. So I'm melting in here at the moment, Tea Time Tarts, Strawberries, and Cigarettes After Sex. So this one is Strawberry Pound Cake, White Birch, and Smoked Vanilla Lace. So today I'm not actually loving the scents that I've got around the house. I had more kind of fresh, fruity. So I had like Speechless and another one that I'll get to. So because that's what I thought I was after. This one is quite different, and I had it up here. I think because I just ran out of melts for the week, and I just went, oh, this is in the box, I'll throw it in. As soon as I walked in here, I was like, ooh, that's really good. I knew I loved this, but just walking in and instantly like falling in love all over again with it. And it is so different to what else is melting in the house. So this one, you definitely get that smoked vanilla lace scent, which is, it's kind of spicy. I'd say it's like a smoky, spicy kind of scent, and it's just so warm and just cozy. But I just feel like the strawberry pound cake and the white birch just stop this from being a really heavy, cloying, overly winter scent. Like, it's spicy and it's warm, but the strawberry pound cake just does something. It's just amazing. So yeah, I love, love, love this scent. I'm just, yeah, it giving me all the happy feels today. Very strong throw as well. I think I can't remember if I bought this recently or not. Maybe I did. But I definitely would get it again. It is really, really, really good. There's a few Alright, so there's a few scents that I melted this week that I did when my nose was just not working well. So I probably can't say much about them because I just don't think I smelled them very well. So this is one. L3 Cashmere Cedar Black Sugar Charcoal Tonka. I really like how this smells, but I couldn't smell it melting. It's a great smelling blend, but yeah, annoyed at myself at that because I should have held on to that one. So, but that one, I think it's a repurchase from what I remember of it. This one, I did smell it, but I just feel like the nuance of it, I just didn't quite get. It's a bit, sorry, it's a bit sticky down the bottom of the bag. So this is Cabin Vibes from Empire Alchemy. So this is charred pumpkin, Palo Santo, rosewood, ambergris, and cedarwood. This blend smells amazing on cold. So complex, just a complex blend of woods and just a slight sweet charred pumpkin. But on warm, it just kind of smelled like cedar and a little bit like leaves. So I just feel like my nose was not really working for it because it smells so incredible on cold. It smelled strong, but it just didn't smell right warmed up. So I'll save my verdict on that one for another time. The Trickster. So Lord of Misrule, charred berries, wood smoke, blackberries, and cedarwood. So same thing again. Amazing complex scent. But yeah, just couldn't smell much on warm. It does smell like Lord of Misrule with deep berries is mostly what I get from it, but I'll have to wait till I can melt it next time to give a proper verdict. Same with this one as well, Dead of the Night. I did a lot of Empire Alchemy melting that week. Those days, sorry. Smoke fire logs, charred berries, smoked woods, blue spruce, marshmallow, fireside. I'm so annoyed because all of these scents smell amazing. This one in particular, very strong on the spruce, but really nice mix. But yeah, and I know, I know it was my nose. Like, yeah, I think it was like 2 afternoons worth. So this one as well, charcoal, tonka, flannel sheets, and steel sugar. Yeah. Yeah, didn't really, again, I can smell it now, couldn't smell it when it melted. I think that was the last one. Oh, this one too. Horror Host from Empire Alchemy. Tobacco, vanilla, oud wood, Palo Santo, and vanilla ice cream. This one I'm not sure about. It smells a bit like... It smells a bit like a Lush store. I don't know why that is. So maybe my nose is still not quite with it with that one. But anyway. So I think that's all of the ones that I melted that I couldn't smell. I did Modern Farmhouse. I could smell this one. So this is Tonka and Oud, Vanilla Birch, and Egyptian Amber. So I love this one because I just love Tonka and Oud so much. Tonka and Oud is fantastic. And here, just the Egyptian Amber just amps up the really kind of strong, clean vibe. Yeah, I love this one. It almost smells like a slightly creamier, cleaner Tonka and Oud. So, really good. Really, really strong. Definitely would get it again. I might have another... I don't know if that's my first or second souffle, though. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have done the video tonight. Probably should have waited till the morning when I'm less congested. But I'm here. I've done 40 minutes of it. I am finishing it off. Gold Rush from Tea Time Tarts. So this one is Gold Sugar and Palo Santo. I feel like I didn't smell much of this one either. It might have been the day my nose started to go downhill. Because it normally smells amazing. Like, I've had Gold Sugar and Palo Santo combos before, but none of them have been as good as this one. But yeah, I really feel like this one was light. So, but it hasn't, it is normally not light. So I think it was my nose. Tangerine Strawberry from Scoopable. So this is tangerines blended with strawberries and cream. This is okay, I suppose. I feel like on cold, I really smell like a mix of strawberries and tangerine. But warmed up, it was just kind of a sweeter tangerine. This wasn't quite the sort of fruity scent I'm into at the moment. I normally really enjoy tangerine, but overly sweet fruity scents are not quite my thing. And yeah, I just feel like the strawberries and cream just kind of took this to too sweet of a place. Medium throw, don't think that's a repurchase. Okay. I Need a Vacation. I do, from Rose Girls. So Gilligan's Brew, Pina Colada, Strawberry, Raspberry, Guava, Marshmallow Smoothie. I'm not a big fan. Again, overly sweet. It's a strawberry raspberry guava. Strawberry raspberry guava is, yeah, just a very kind of sickly sweet fruity scent. I've never been super in love with it, and I feel like this one I just need something tart or fizzy to balance it out. So maybe I'll blend this one with like some ginger ale or some fizzy soda or something just to kind of balance it out a bit. Medium to high throw, but not a repurchase, that one. Strawberry coconut pineapple pound cake from Rose Girls. So I did this in the lounge room this morning. It was okay. Could be my nose, but I feel like I've had it with this before. It's not the strongest. Like, it's nice. The pineapple and the strawberry pound cake smell really nice together. I love pineapple scents. But yeah, I just don't feel like this one has been strong enough for me. So I'll try it in a smaller room next time. The lounge room is a big space. It can be hard to fill. Doesn't feel like a repurchase just because the performance isn't quite there, but it does smell good. Pina Colada from Rose Girls. So this is lemon poppy seed cake, pina colada, marshmallow smoothie. Enjoyed this one this time, probably more than I have in the past. I think last time I was really hoping for like a pineapple bakery, but it's pina colada. It's going to be different. But it smells really good with the lemon poppy seed cake. I feel like the lemon poppy seed cake's coming out a bit stronger this time. So yeah, this was really good. Really enjoyed it. Threw pretty well in here. I don't think I need to get it again, because as you can see I've had it for a while. I haven't melted much, but yeah, it's nice enough. Tea Time Tarts Smoky the Bear. So this is Palo Santo Black Sugar Crackling Birch. Look, I like this one, but not as much as I thought I would. The Crackling Birch does not come out very strongly. I was really hoping for a good dose of the Crackling Birch. But if anything, it kind of neutralizes this scent a bit. Like, it's a bit flat. And I can't work out why. Because the Palo Santo is normally amazing, but it doesn't really pop here. And the black sugar isn't popping either. And neither is the Crackling Birch. Yeah, something about this blend, it just didn't work. And I'm really sad because those three oils, I love them all. But together they just kind of muted each other. And I don't know why. Medium to high throw, not a repurchase. And I'm just sad because that should have been a fantastic combo. Grim Reaper from Tea Time Tarts. So this is Palo Santo, vanilla, sandalwood, and black sugar. I mean, this is obviously a similar one, but just instead of the Crackling Birch, it's vanilla sandalwood. This one does better. I think the vanilla sandalwood complements those oils better than the Crackling Birch does. Gives it a kind of slightly sort of incense, slightly kind of creamy kind of thing. So I do enjoy this one. Medium to high throw. That one I don't think I need to get again either, but yeah, it did work a little bit better than the other one. And then this one, Saint Germain. So Palo Santo White Birch and Smoked Vanilla. So this one I do really enjoy. That White Birch and Smoked Vanilla combo that she does. I think it's the same oil. It's white birch and smoked vanilla in the strawberries and cigarettes after sex. She does say there that it's white birch and smoked vanilla lace. So maybe she does, I don't know. Anyway, there's definitely a common component to both of those scents, and I really enjoy it. I don't always love smoked vanilla scents, but the one in Tea Time Tarts is just really, really good. Like super smoked. Pardon me. Sorry, I didn't pause for that one. Yeah, super warm and cozy and comforting and just really, really nice. Great throw on this one. Her smoked vanilla scents always throw really well. I would get that one again. I really like that one. Melting... Oh, I spilled water in this one apparently. Among the Reeds from Empire Alchemy. So I'm melting this down in the lounge room at the moment. Sea salt, basil, watercress, orange peel, agave, nectar, mint and lime peel. So I don't know if all of these notes describe this one's particular scent, but this smells like Swedish Dream Salt to me. Maybe a slightly more lime version of Swedish Dream Salt, but it smells like Swedish Dream Salt to me. And I'm not a huge Swedish Dream Salt fan, so maybe if I had Swedish Dream Salt here to compare, there'd be differences, but really every time I smell it, I'm like, it's Swedish Dream Salt. I don't think it is. I think it is a blend, but that's just what it gives me. It's throwing quite strongly down there, but yeah, I don't love it. It's not a repurchase. And then the last scent I have here is Rose Girl's Peached Whale. This one is like, I think it's like a peach mango coconut blend. I can't quite remember. It smells so good on cold, but it doesn't throw. And I should have known because I had this before. I actually had I got this in a D-stash, and this was a mini melter muffin, and I had the mini melter muffin that was poured at the same time. And it just smells like such a sweet, delicious, fruity, coconutty kind of scent. But the throw, again, it is light. And it's still light on this. Like, the one I had and this one, barely there. So I love the scent, but the throw's not there, so not a repurchase. I kind of forgot when I got it in the D-stash. I just saw the notes and I went, oh, that smells really good. And then as soon as it arrived, I was like, oh no, I definitely had that one before. Anyway, that's it. That's everything that I melted this week. So like I said, I am going in on teddy bears, ready to ship. I have a big list. I always do. And I am going to hopefully forward out my box. So I've got a box at the forwarder at the moment that has my teddy bears pre-order, has a few L3 orders, and it will likely have some Super Tarts and some Scoopable as well. Will probably take a couple of weeks to get here this time of year. Sometimes things move really fast because there's lots of extra flights and stuff going with freight, but other times things get held up because it's just the time of year for that kind of stuff. So who knows how long it will take to get here. So yeah, I hope you're all doing really well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.